I'm sure they're going to deliver some goodies to the Nigerian farmers. I believe I have first-hand knowledge of what their intended mission is here for, but I will allow the governor of Central Bank to maybe make his own remarks and tell us why he is here, and subsequently thereafter ask our big brother here also to make a few remarks. So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Everybody. It is indeed with great honor and enthusiasm that we come here to you today to address a matter of paramount importance that not only aligns with the core objectives of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, but also resonates deeply with the livelihoods of all Nigerians: the escalating cost of food. As we are all aware, Honorable Minister, the Central Bank of Nigeria places a significant emphasis on maintaining price stability as one of its primary mandates. Food prices are a crucial component of inflation, especially considering that a substantial portion of household expenditure in Nigeria is allocated towards food and non-alcoholic beverages. This reinforces the critical need to address food inflation as a pivotal aspect of managing overall headline inflation rates. While the CBN has been implementing comprehensive measures to curb inflation, it is evident that in the short term, the inflationary pressures may persist, predominantly driven by escalating food prices. This is precisely why we convene today, to strengthen our collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture with a shared objective of mitigating the surge in food prices. In alignment with our strategic shift towards focusing on our fundamental mandate, the CBN has veered away from direct quasi-fiscal interventions and transitioned towards leveraging conventional monetary policy tools for executing monetary policies effectively. In this light, we aim to extend our support and foster closer ties with ministries, departments, and agencies that bear the mandate and expertise to undertake these critical initiatives. Consequently, we aim to enhance our partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture, thereby bolstering your endeavors to enhance food productivity and security, ultimately curbing food inflation and fortifying our pursuit of price stability. In pursuit of these goals, we are delighted to announce the allocation of 2.15 million bags of fertilizer, valued at over 100 billion naira, which we are humbly handing over to the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Honorable Minister, you were in your opening making a statement about you were expecting that there will be some goodies coming from the CBN. I think this is more than just goodies.
Yes.
This contribution from the central bank is aimed at amplifying food production capabilities and fostering price stabilization within the agricultural sector. My team and I reiterate our unwavering commitment to prioritizing price stability and instilling confidence in the Nigerian economy by upholding consumer price stability and ensuring a balanced foreign exchange market. Despite the prevailing challenges posed by inflation and currency depreciation, we remain resolute in our determination to surmount these obstacles. While transient inflationary pressures may persist, we anticipate substantial alleviation by the third quarter of 2024, coupled with diminished exchange rate strains. Our resolve lies in implementing policies that cultivate a resilient macroeconomic environment and enhance the welfare of all Nigerians. I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your collaboration, Honorable Minister. Together, we embark on a journey to fortify food security, foster economic stability, and uplift the prosperity of our nation. Thank you for listening.
Much for such a wonderful presentation. As you said, this is more than goodies. I believe so. Something that is worth more than 100 billion naira and 2.15 million bags of assorted fertilizers. I think we'll soon get the different types of fertilizers. We need to understand all the types: urea, NPK 20, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, and I believe also SSP is among those ones that are being presented. So we want to express our profound appreciation on behalf of the Nigerian farmers to His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and also to you, our dear brother, the Governor of Central Bank, and your team for giving us this wonderful, wonderful gift. And I assure you that it will be judiciously used, and will deliver it to the last mile, to the intended persons, to the intended farmers, where they can reap the benefits of this huge gesture, and by in turn to cultivate and produce more that will stem the galloping food inflation that is affecting our country. I must say that we have had a challenging period within the last 6, 7, 8 months. It's been challenging for us here in the ministry, and by some reasons of that is beyond our control, right from the era of COVID. Food prices and food cultivation has been impacted in Nigeria, and then thereafter in 2021 and 2022 we had the massive flooding that took place around the country. Yes. And I'm sure some of your staff that were part of programs during those times and witnessed the kind of impact that flooding and the issue of climate change had impacted on agriculture in Nigeria. Then again, of course, Mr. Governor, your policy, not you though, the naira redesign also impacted a lot on, not you, on our rural low-income farmers, and that really, when that policy came out at the point of cultivation, and also it went on to the planting season of 2023. So those effects and some conflicts here and there and insecurity here and there really impacted on the agricultural production. But I'm happy to say that most of these items, that those things that I have mentioned, are on the decline. Insecurity is on the decline. Also, we are beginning to mitigate against climate change by incentivizing farmers to go into dry season agriculture. And I was just talking with some of your members of your team before you came on the need to boost and repair irrigation infrastructure so as to have all year round farming, which is even much more secure than that of the wet season farming. But here we have received this tremendous gift of fertilizer, which, when you look at it, on the EOPs, on the estimates of production, fertilizer constitutes the majority cost of value in terms of inputs in any agricultural production. So we're very happy and we're extremely grateful for this gesture. And we have right now a program that has given the program, the National Agricultural Growth Scheme, that is being supported by African Development Bank, that gives 50% subsidy of all inputs to our farmers. But with Mr. President's gesture and intervention, we have gone a bit further again to support farmers in terms of the other percentage. I think we're, Buba, you're here. How many percent are we supporting additional? I think about 75% of the 50%.
Yeah.
So in what we have for every farmer, we half a hectare requires 3 bags of fertilizer. So the farmer only pays for 16,000 naira. Even the half bag of fertilizer was priced as last year's value. So we're still maintaining that 16,000 per farmer. So he gets all the 3 bags of fertilizer, gets all the agrochemicals, herbicides and pesticides, and seeds for rice and maize and cassava free of charge. So this is like I said, this also will go a long way in trying to get a bumper harvest, I believe, for the dry season and also for the wet season. We have done the wheat season from November last year. We're at the point of cultivation or harvesting now. Very soon, Jigawa, that is the star state for wheat, will soon start harvesting, and it's called the Brownfield Day, right? And we will visit that in a couple of weeks, and we'll see the harvest going on. We believe we're going to achieve nothing less than 80% of what we have intended to achieve. So that's, in a sense, a good sign, because by next dry season, we intend to increase from the 120,000 hectares of wheat to 250. African Development Bank is willing to support more because they've been here, they went around, and they have seen the success that we have gained within the wheat sector. And wheat is something that is very vital to our economy, because right now we import almost like 5 million tons of wheat. And of course, you could imagine the foreign exchange outlay that would when eventually we become self-sufficient, that will save the country in terms of foreign exchange. And we intend in the near future also to be a net exporter of wheat, as other countries in the African space have done. Ethiopia has done, Zimbabwe has done, and there's no reason why Nigeria should not do and follow on that same path. Wheat is a very vital commodity in that space. Of course, we know we have the bread. Even the gala on the truck is made of wheat. So that is how important wheat is. And of course, pasta and spaghetti and all that. So we need to work together, collaborate, like you said, so that we see how we can lift Nigeria out of the present food crisis that we find ourselves. With these few remarks, I'd like to thank you very much for coming and giving us this wonderful, wonderful gesture to our farmers. And we will, God willing, extend to them to the last man, to the last, to the intended farmers. Thank you very much. Yes.